Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. Let's start this video off with some updates of Chris Bumstead just days away from this year's Olympia. And I noticed Chris Bumstead hasn't really put out many updates this year, but from what we can see from this update, he does look pretty good. Now, the thing that stood out to me the most was just the stature and the width of Chris Bumstead in this front leg spread. The only guy in the classic physique division I think that could challenge Chris width-wise maybe Robert Timms, but I am looking forward to seeing Chris on stage this weekend, and with him not posting many updates, maybe him and Honey Rambot are cooking up something very special. Now, switching over to Ramon Dino, we have recent updates from him just days out. Let me know in the comment section below you guys' first impression on this update of Ramon Dino, because mine was he looks absolutely crazy. And I believe these guys have to weigh in for Classic Physique tonight if I'm not mistaken. Now, from looking at these updates, isn't really too much I can pick apart about these, and they are courtesy of Brazil Bodybuilding News on Instagram. Ramon's front double and side chest are looking pretty good right now, and of course once he fills out, they'll look even better. Now, once we take a look at this back double bicep, I personally believe Ramon has actually added a little bit of mass to this back. The back definitely looks thicker, and it's possible he even brought the delts up a little bit. I think we're going to see the best Ramon Dino we've ever seen at this year's Olympia, but going forward, him and Urs Kalasinski did put on a lot of weight this offseason, so I honestly don't think we're seeing the best versions of them being dieted down into this division, just in all honesty. And switching over to Brandon Curry, we have a small update from him ahead of this year's Olympia. Now, in my last video, I told you a few people have seen Brandon Curry, and they have him confidently either in first or second place at this year's Olympia. Manager Matt, who does the podcast with Jay Cutler, he's one of those guys, and also Fuad Abiad. Both of those guys have seen Brandon Curry, and they are very confident in his look, but they are a little bit worried with Brandon adding so much size. He may not come in condition, but watch out for this guy. Now, Akim Williams did post up a small update. Almost no one has been talking about this guy. Now, I only did 10 predictions and 3 wild cards, but if I had to pick up to 16, I definitely have Akim Williams finishing within that top 16. And of course, he can finish top 10, top 6. But we've just had so many occasions where Akim missed his conditioning. I don't think people are really comfortable predicting him to be there, but it's definitely a possibility. Now, switching over to Rafael Brandão, we have recent updates from him. This guy's structure is absolutely beautiful. Now, I have seen a few guys that look a little bit down in size, but I'm not going to jump to conclusions yet. I'm going to wait for these guys to fill up on cards before we actually make a true analysis, because some of these guys do look a little bit over-dieted. But let me know in the comment section below, do you guys think Rafa has enough size to be competitive? And also, is the conditioning there? From what I'm seeing right now, he looks a little bit smaller than usual and a little bit behind on conditioning. But once again, as far as the size goes, I'm going to wait until these guys carb up to give a true analysis. Now, switching over to 212, we have recent updates from Keone Pearson, and this guy's looking better and better by the day. And if you guys don't follow Keone Pearson over on Instagram, give him a follow. It's always something motivational under these posts too. And it honestly seems like Keone is more focused than ever going into this year's Olympia. And once again, I think having Patrick Tuor there with him in person is really going to make a difference. Let me know in the comment section below. Last call, where does Keone Pearson finish at this year's 212 Olympia? Now, switching over to Classic Physique, recent updates of Michael DaBoul. This guy is really pushing to hit the weight because he has to weigh in tonight. But I don't think people give Michael enough credit for his transformation over the past year. If you guys go back and look at him last year, this guy has improved everywhere, improved posing, improved conditioning, and he also won the Honor UK last year, which a lot of people tend to forget. And ending this video here with a women's update, I had to share this update of our reigning women's physique Olympia champion, Sarah Villegas, looking absolutely peeled ahead of this year's Olympia. And Sarah actually gave out a distinction award at the Texas Pro. I believe she paid like $15,000 or $25,000 out of her pocket to the winner of that division. No one ever talks about that. These women are doing great things in the sport of bodybuilding. But as always, I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video. If you haven't done so already, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm Krishan from Go Fitness, and that's it. I'm out.